Hey guys, it's Phineas. Welcome back to the channel. Alright, today we're going to talk about the economy. I just showed you all the prices at Walgreens. What you guys think of those prices? Because you can kind of compare the prices in your area. There were some crazy prices in there to me. And what do you guys think about the economy? You think it's getting worse? You think it's getting better? You think it's going to level off? I just don't see all of a sudden the prices are going to start to drop. I just don't see it. I think this is the new norm. It is what it is. I was watching a YouTube channel where the guy got a very polite letter from his electric company telling him his bill just went up 30%. 30%. Now, when you add that to everything else that's gone up, that's a big chunk. Just the electric company went up 30%. And everything has gone up. So, I got 50 ways to save money in a bad economy. That's a lot. It's a lot of them, too. I even got me a drink because that's a lot. No calories. Oh, 5 calories per serving. I try not to drink calories because I eat enough calories. All right. And I'm going to tell you a couple of things, too, of why, in my little world, why I can tell it's a bad economy, too. A couple of things. I'll talk to my friend in Florida. He's a dog trainer, but he also does dog boarding. And I've known him for 30 years, maybe longer. And I did dog grooming and dog boarding and doggy daycare in Florida, too. But we knew each other way before that. He hasn't got a dog boarding call in 4 years. To put that in perspective, 5 years ago and earlier, it would not be unusual for us to have 10, 15, around the holidays, 20 dogs in our businesses at a time. Because people were traveling, people were doing things, people were getting housework done, so they board the dogs with it. He hasn't got a boarding call in 4 years. Not one boarding call in 4 years, because nobody's traveling. Because everybody's broke. And now here, I'm in Missouri now. I'm not in Florida anymore. I'm not advertising for dog boarding because I kind of don't want to do much of it anymore. But when I did advertise for it a couple years ago, nothing. Crickets. Just no one has money. So, and another reason is if I go to a yard sale, and I've done this probably the last 20 years. I like yard sales. But one of the things I'll do is I don't like to buy something and try to sell it. I don't do that a lot. I hate selling stuff and people are annoying in that world. But I'll always buy dog crates because dog crates are a guaranteed sell. So if I find a dog crate, I'm going to buy it if it's, reasonable price and it's in good shape, I'm going to buy it. Because I know I can come home, put it on Marketplace. It's a quick buck. It's a guarantee. Well, and usually, sometimes it sells in a day, dog crates. At the worst case, it's a week or two. But they always sell. Well, I had a dog crate on there. It probably sat there for 6 months. I didn't even get lowball offers. You know how people will lowball you? 6 months. And they usually sell within a week. At worst, maybe 2 weeks. Nobody's any money. And I'll tell you another thing. I do food deliveries. So that's Uber Eats and Grubhub and all that kind of stuff, right? So how that works is they will send you an order to your phone. And they'll show you the mileage. They'll show you the tip. We see the tip beforehand. And what restaurant it is. And we can decide to take that order or just decline it. We don't want it. It's crappy. Well, 3-4 years ago, I would get so many orders on my phone. And I'm in a small town. There's 20,000 people in this town. Small town. 3-4 years ago, I would have to decline 35, 45 orders a day. And I would accept whatever, 10, 12, 15. Now, because, when times are tough, people don't travel, so no dog boarding. And people don't order food because it's crazy expensive. Now I'm lucky to get 10 cents on my phone total, and then I might decline 6 of those. So, it's gotten, those 3 things tell me, and well, the grocery store tells me, but those are small things just in my little world that I can see. But, yeah, it's getting bad. So, yeah, my friend in Florida, who hasn't got a boarding call in 4 years, his rent is $2,000. He just moved. $2,000. All his other bills are $1,000. Every month he needs $3,000. And his business is dogs, which in a bad economy, same with grooming, anything to do with dogs. People will bathe their own dogs. People won't travel. They don't need doggy daycare as much. They're not going to do dog training because dog training is very expensive. So he's been lucky so far where he had one of his customers had to board their 2 dogs for like 6-8 months because they had a house fire. So that was paying his bills. Like that was paying all his bills. Well, that comes to an end. And I don't know how he's gonna come up with $3,000 a month. It's rough. It is rough. And the house he has is, you know, it's an average house. $2,000 more rent. He's renting. $2,000. 5 years ago, that house would have been $700 to rent. It's got nuts. And then we got. I wrote down some stuff. We have record unemployment, right? We got inflation. We got credit card debt. In 2023, we exceeded $1 trillion in credit card debt. Mortgage delinquencies in 2023, 3% of mortgages were past due or in foreclosure. 3%, that's actually a lot. And it's probably more now because this is 2 years too late. Food insecurity. 2024, just last year, 38 million people in the U.S. lived in food insecure households, a sharp increase from previous years. Bankruptcies, record breaking. Housing market slowdowns, interest rates are up. People aren't buying houses. They're all overpriced right now anyway. Wage versus inflation. This is a big one because my wage didn't keep up with inflation for sure. And rising gas prices. As filming this video, my gas in my area went up 15 cents overnight. And I drive for a living, so that's a huge factor in me of what orders I take. If an order comes across my phone and it's mediocre, now the higher gas gets, I'm just gonna have to decline that order because it won't be profitable. So you know, we in trouble. All right, so let's go through the 50 things. Look, I already need a drink. I'm talking a lot. Anyway, how you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing good. Okay, so let's start. We're gonna zip through these. Number one, create a budget. Budgets work for a lot of people. I don't budget, but I know they're very helpful for a lot of people. I do things a little different. I don't budget. I only have one account. I kind of know what my expenses are in my head because they're the same every month. I don't have to budget. But budgets are very helpful for a lot of people, so that's good. Number two, cut unnecessary subscriptions, for sure, gym memberships, streaming services, magazines. Here's a big one, apps. A lot of people have apps on their phone, and sometimes their apps are $4.99 a month, or $3.99 a month, or $6.99 a month. And those are little piddly widdly little expenses, so people just don't cancel them, because it might be a pain, or they haven't got around to it. But if you're not using the apps, or using any of this stuff, make sure you cancel it. Go back and look and double check that you're not paying for unused apps and subscriptions that you're not using anymore. All of this little money will add up. Number three, I'm big on this one. Cook at home. Eating out less. Or just stop altogether. Cook at home is a big one. Shop in bulk. Or find the deals. I'm huge on that. If I find a deal on something, I should show you guys my cat food. My cat food stockpile. Alright, so here's my cat food stockpile. It's actually a lot of cat food. Those are huge bags. When I find a deal, I just buy a bunch of them. Now, I have one very small, very skinny cat, but I actually feed a lot of cats. So when there's a deal, I gotta stock up on it. It's a lot though. You know, I'm not gonna have 5 years worth of cat food because I know it expires way less than that. But I'll actually include a clip of my little cat food stockpile. I do have one cat, but I feed a couple outdoor cats that are neighborhood cats, and I feed the cats at McDonald's. So I go through a lot of cat food. So when I find a deal on cat food, I buy bulk, I stock up. I got a pretty big cat food collection. It's huge for me to have one cat, but I'm not feeding one cat. All right, number five, use coupons and discounts. If you're gonna order something online, I always Google, say I'm ordering something from Chewy, the pet website. I will Google Chewy coupons to see if there's any 10% coupons floating around out there, or 15% coupon, whatever, any deals on that before I go ahead and buy from Chewy. And a lot of times you'll find coupons out there. 6, buy generic brands for sure. Sometimes buying generic is, most time I think buying generic is good, like in foods and stuff. I don't like generic ketchup though. And I'm not even a picky eater, but I can't do generic ketchup. Maybe it's in my head. But as far as clothes, like a t-shirt, I don't think a Nike quality t-shirt is any better than a normal t-shirt you get. But some stuff is quality. Like, I'd rather buy something a quality name brand if I know it's quality than buy a generic brand, because that will last longer. So you know, you gotta play that by ear. All right, cut your own hair. Now I've been doing this because I have dog grooming clippers, nice ones, good ones, and it's the same for humans. If you buy yourself a good pair of clippers, if you buy a good pair, it's my opinion, they're about 150 in that area. They'll last forever. You gotta buy a couple different blades, and cut your own hair. I just shave my hair. I'm an old guy. But I've saved so much money because I've been cutting my own hair for as long as I can remember. And I used to hate going because I'm an introvert. I used to hate to sit down at a barber shop and have to do small talk to the barber. And the barber could be a nice guy. And I remember when I was a younger kid too, in New York, when my mom used to take me to the barber shops. And I remember this. I got a bad memory. The barber guy would be cutting my hair. He'd be whistling, blowing his breath on my face as he whistles. And I'll never forget that. Every time he cut my hair, he whistled and just blowing his breath in my face. I'd rather just cut my own hair. All right. Number 8, cancel your landline. Do any of you guys still have a landline? Some people still have landlines. My mom, when she passed 4 years ago, she still had a landline. She didn't want to get rid of it. Number 9, buy secondhand. I'm big on that. Especially thrift stores. You can find some good name brand quality clothes and stuff at thrift stores or estate sales. Refinance your loans. That's also a good one. If you got loans and stuff, let's see. Car loans, refinance your mortgage. If you can get a better student loans, it says, you can refinance and get a better deal, lower interest rate. It's worth looking into if you got loans. Use public transportation if you have that in your area. You definitely save some money doing that. You save on gas and car maintenance and all that. Walk whenever possible. That's nothing wrong with that. Number 12, downsize your home. Consider moving to a smaller, more affordable home or apartment if possible. I actually did that when I moved from Florida to here. Florida, I had a pretty nice house. It had a screened-in pool. It was not too fancy. I can't do too fancy. But it was pretty nice for what I could afford. But when I researched and found the house I want in Missouri, it was almost half price. Yeah, it's a big giant move. I took a gamble, and I bought a way cheaper house. I downsized and moved to a different state. So it took a little work to get there, but it can pay off. Okay, number 13, use energy efficient appliances. When I had a house fire, because my house is paid off, the insurance company gave me the money, and I have to get the house fixed. I have to call the contractors well, because I did it that way, I was able to shop around. In the fire, none of my appliances were affected, but most of them were old appliances. So one of my goals was during that whole fire remodel was to replace all the appliances because they were old, and all the new ones are energy efficient. And I know they're not going to last as long because they're meant to break. But if you got really old appliances, maybe it's time to start at least saving for new appliance because you know it might break. It could break. Or save up slowly, and then you can replace it with a better efficiency appliance. Make your own cleaning products. That's a good one. I should include a clip. Man, I'm gonna include a clip here too. Clip here, and what was the other one? Oh, cat food, buy in bulk. Clip. Okay, I'm gonna go down the Walmart aisle and show you guys the price of, you guys know, but I'm gonna show you guys the price of cleaning supplies. It's nutty. And you can make your own way cheaper. So 14, make your own cleaning supplies. Alright, we're only on 14. We're going to 50, so buckle up. I'll try to get through it faster. Alright. Number 15, shop off-season. Buy clothes, decorations, and other seasonal items at the end of the season when they're discounted. For sure. I mean, if you're buying decorations, everybody knows the day after the holiday, December 26th, you can buy all your Christmas stuff. I haven't done it in a while, but it used to be 50% off the very next day. I do that with chocolate a lot of times. Number 16, carpool. Yeah, if you got friends and coworkers and stuff, and you guys are going the same way, man, that's definitely. But if you're the passenger and you're carpooling with the driver, owner of the car, make sure you chip in some gas. I've known people who would carpool and never chip in on gas. Just yeah, you're going that way anyway. If you're getting in someone's car and they're they do gotta leave a little earlier to pick you up or maybe take a different route, chip in some gas. All right, number 17, cancel gym memberships. And this is good right now because with YouTube, you can do any workout you want for free in your own home. There'll be a startup cost of your equipment, and you can start. Maybe you want to start buying it now, little by little, and then you'll have it when you're ready to cancel your gym membership. Use free workout videos online or take advantage of outdoor activities like running, biking, or hiking. Yeah, for sure. Number 18. This one people overlook. Switch to a cheaper cell phone plan. Man, I'm sure I told the story before, but a friend of mine, I always say a friend of mine. It seems like I have a ton of friends. I actually don't. I think it's the same friends over. But a friend of mine, her cell phone bill, now I forget the number, but it was 100 and something, maybe 125, maybe. I can't remember. But for one line, one phone, unlimited, my cell phone is on Optimum. It's 20. It went up like 90 cents. It was 24 something. Now it's 25 something. But it's unlimited. Never had not one problem with it. I had it 4 or 5 years now. Even Mint Mobile's even cheaper, and that seems legit. So for sure, at least make some calls for a cheaper cell phone plan. Number 19, automatic savings. That's a good one because everybody says all the saving people pay yourself first. I do it like think of it as a bill. Say you gotta pay your internet, you gotta pay your car insurance, and you gotta pay your savings account. Like it's just mandatory. It's just a bill. Just put in your head like it has to be paid. Like your electric bill, you know it has to be paid. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I gotta do what I do to pay that bill. Do the same thing with savings. It's just mandatory. It's not optional. Number 20, shop around for insurance. This is the same with cell phone. Definitely, it's a pain to have to call around insurance companies because it takes forever and it's annoying. But you can get some good savings shopping around. It's definitely worth it. Number 21, use cashback apps like Fetch. I'll talk about Fetch in another video. I'll go over real quick. It's totally legit. I hate scam kind of apps. This one's legit. I've been doing it for years. You take a picture of any receipt you have. You accumulate points. Then you can buy gift cards to any restaurant, any store. Legit. I've gotten almost $300 in Domino's Pizza over the last few years. Just take a picture of any receipt I get. But there's all little tricks like that, little apps like that you can get stuff. Here it lists a Bada app, a Honey app, or Rakuten, Rakuten. Maybe some of you guys know these apps. But I know Ibotta and Honey, those seem legit. I never heard of Rakuten. Number 22, plan a staycation. Yeah, who can afford to travel anymore? But I don't want to travel anymore. It's become a big hassle, a big expense. I love being at home in my house. And now I'm getting privacy fence for most of my yards. I love sitting in my backyard. But yeah, plan a staycation. You can still have fun just staying around your area or even staying home. For sure. Buy a thermostat and program it. That's a good one. I do it by myself. I live by myself, so I can just control it myself. But if you live in a house with 4 or 5 people, you can just program it and just let it go. Let's see. Number 24, repair instead of replace. If something breaks, try to repair it before buying a replacement. Yeah, that's a good one. If you know how to repair stuff, if it's repairable, for sure. Number 25, use cloth instead of paper. Swap out paper towels for cloth napkins or rags to save money over time. For sure. I just can't do the paper towel one. That's just not my DNA. A friend of mine, and these are all true stories, I don't make this up. A friend of mine just sent me a meme, something about paper towels, and I said, how much you pay a paper towel? She said, they're about $17. $17. I don't know how many's in there, but no, that's just not. I don't know if it's $17 a month, a week, probably a month, I would guess. But in 2 months, that's $35. And just use a dish towel that you can wash and you'll have it forever. Yeah, I can't do paper towels. That one hurts me. Number 26, avoid impulse purchases. Make a list when you go in stores and commit to sticking to that list. Even if you see like a good candy bar or something good, just tell yourself, I'm not going to do any impulse purchases today. Oh, this goes to what I'm saying. Number 27, shop with a list and commit to it. Yeah, I have a list. Oh, it's in my car because I go tomorrow. And I got like 5 things on that list, and I'm going to stick to it. Try to anyway. Number 28, cancel unused apps. We talked about it before. Cancel all the apps that you don't use that cost money. Number 29, use a water filter instead of bottled water. Yeah, and I think most bottled water is not filtered water. A water filter filters water. So if you're into cleaning water, a lot of bottled water is just tap water from a warehouse. Number 30. Oh, we're more than halfway there. Limit luxuries and entertainment. Cut back on expense activities and find free or low-cost alternatives like parks, museums, or free events. Yeah, I'm a homebody, so I won't do any of that. But if you let me go out and do things, every area has free activities and free things you can do. And museums and parks. I passed by some parks. They look delightful. I'd rather go home. Number 31. This is on my goal list for this month. Sell items you don't use. I'm big on that because you might have cash just sitting there. I still have two dog crates I'm going to list probably this week because they're extra and they're sitting there, and that could be money that I can use for bills or put in savings or put in my repair fund or whatever. But look around your house with new eyes. I always say don't get rid of stuff that you like. Even if you're iffy about something, I say just keep it. Because, you don't want to get rid of your stuff you like. But I bet we all have things in our houses, garage, closets, attics, whatever, that we just don't care about. We don't see anymore because we pass by it every day and we just don't see it. Man, put that stuff on Marketplace and Craigslist. Get a few bucks for it. For sure. Number 32, buy in larger quantities. Yeah, I do this too. And say you like Monster drinks. They're expensive. I don't do do those kind of drinks. What do you call those drinks again? There's a name for them. Anyway, the Monster drinks, they'll say there's like $4 for a single drink. Well, you can go to Sam's and buy in bulk, and it becomes down to $2.68 a drink instead of $4 a drink because you bought a case of it. Same with toilet paper. When I stock up on toilet paper, I buy the big cases. Makes it a little bit cheaper. Let's see. Take advantage of free trials. Use Paramount as an example. Yeah, Paramount Plus, the streaming service. Okay, they have some MTV kind of things that I like. I like the challenges and stuff like that. And there's one challenge I really wanted to watch. So I told myself, let me get Paramount for a month. I'll watch my shows and I'll bail on it. But when I went to sign up for it, they had a free week. And I was able, and I didn't really try hard. I was going to keep it for a month. But I was able to watch the show I wanted to watch the whole season within a week. So I just canceled it. I didn't have to pay anything. I used a free trial. Number 34, limit online shopping. And here's my tip. I always say the same tip, especially on Amazon and eBay. Remove your payment information. Delete it out of there. Because if you're in the mood to buy something, maybe you had a glass of wine, you feel like buying. When you go to Amazon, you go to throw some things in your shopping cart, you go to checkout, your payment information is not in there. You have to get up, go to your wallet or purse. Mine's in my car down the garage. So, then it snaps me out of it. I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. Screw it. it kind of makes you think, yeah, you know what? I don't want this stuff. It kind of snaps you out of it a little bit. Number 35, use a smartwatch or fitness tracker. If you're already looking to track your health, a fitness tracker can double as a budgeting tool for your habits. Okay, so it's saying if you got any of those tracker type things on your phone, they also have a budget area in there too. You can use it for budget. I guess that's what that means. A fitness tracker can double as a budgeting tool for your habits. Okay, I guess the fitness tracker app has a budgeting tool too. I don't know. Get free Wi-Fi whenever possible. Use public free Wi-Fi rather than using mobile data. I know the library. I know a couple YouTube channels that they don't have internet at their house and they go to the library to upload their videos. I've heard that before. I'm not gonna do that. Internet's one of those things I'm just gonna pay for. I mean, you know, I'm gonna try to get a deal whenever I can, but I don't have internet now because it cut my cord and it's gonna kill me tonight. Let's see. Number 37. Use free entertainment. Explore free entertainment options like free streaming platforms, libraries, or community events. Roku, I heard is free, and Roku I heard is pretty good. I don't use it, but Prepper Princess, if you guys watch her, she talks about Roku a lot and she likes it. Number 38. Start a garden. I'm doing this. As a matter of fact, I built my garden fall over the winter, and then the last thing I needed was dirt, and so I'm having some fence delivered because I don't have a truck to pick up fence. I gotta pay for delivery, which kills me. So I'm having a bunch of fence delivered, and while I did that, it didn't add extra to delivery. I went ahead and told them to bring me 14 bags of soil so I can get my garden going. Grow your own vegetables and herbs to reduce grocery expenses. That's what I'm gonna try to do. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be successful. I don't know for sure. It could be a flop, but I'm gonna try it, and I'll show you guys. Number 39. Use a cash envelope system. Now that's a whole other world. If you want to go on YouTube and put stuff in envelopes, there's an art form to it, and it's very successful and people love it. I have one envelope I use that stuff. I know it's not from my repair fund. Some of you guys saw that before, and some of you guys are doing that. And I stuffed some cash in it. But yeah, if you're interested in cash stuffing, put it in on YouTube. There's tons of good videos about it, and it's an art form, and it works. People like it a lot. Number 40, we're getting there. Negotiate your bills. Contact your utility or internet provider and negotiate lower rates, or see if you qualify for discounts. I hate to bring up Prepper Princess again, but if you watch Prepper Princess, she says she used to work as I'm remembering best I can, a customer service rep for some cable company, and you can call up there and say, hey, do you guys have any deals? And they'll tell you different deals, and they'll switch you over if there's any deals that will save you money. So it's worth a call. How many of you guys still have cable, or are you guys just completely streaming? I cut my cable, I don't know, 2-3 years ago now. That was a rough one. I couldn't believe I cut cable, but it's completely fine. Tell me why I cut it, because I wasn't sure. Like, man, I've had cable my whole life. I'm just gonna cut it? That's weird. Number 41. Stay healthy to avoid medical bills. I know. This one, I need to listen to this one. Taking care of your health can help you avoid costly medical bills down the road. That's true. I'm working on that slowly, all right? I'm doing intermittent fasting a little bit. I'm gonna try to grow me a garden. I'm not eating. One of my goals for March was I'm not going to buy any sweets because I buy a lot of sweets. All right. Let's see. Stay healthy. Number 42. Use a bike for short trips. If possible, bike to nearby locations instead of using your car for short trips. And they have the e-bikes now. They're pretty cool. I looked into those. They're a little expensive for me. And the reason I don't buy an e-bike or even like a scooter or a moped, only reason is because it's an added expense for me. I don't want, that's repairs if something breaks. That's a tag you gotta pay for. That's the only reason I haven't done that. I don't know if e-bikes need a tag. I know scooters and mopeds do. Yeah, I wonder if you guys know e-bikes, do you have to have a tag for an e-bike? But that's the only reason why, because I thought about that. I thought about getting a scooter, because I had a scooter in the past. And I'm like, man, I can even do some of my deliveries on a scooter to save gas. I just don't want the scooter to break. Now I have no way to get the scooter to the shop. Now I gotta rent a trailer to get the scooter. Like, I have to get a tag for it every year. Number 43, we're getting there. Limit or stop altogether takeout and delivery. Cook meals at home instead. Yeah, I just delivered one can. It was a green can, so I think it was Monster, to an apartment complex. I got $7 for it, so the guy tipped fairly. He tipped $5. That's fair. That's, can't complain about that. And then, so he must have paid. I'm gonna guess because I've never actually used the delivery service to have food delivered to me. I just work for him. How about that one can of Monster cost him $20? It was literally one can. I took it up to his apartment complex, put it on his doorstep, went home. One can. Number 44. Instead of going out, have a board night or movie night at home. And every yard sale has board games, and every yard sale has movies. And if you have like a gathering, like friends and family come over for a movie night or game night, have everybody bring one snack. I mean, see, that sounds kind of fun to me. And I like board games. Board games are fun. Like I said, it's yard sale season coming up. Every yard sale has board games and movies, DVDs, and stuff like that. Number 45, buy used electronics. Make sure they work. Purchase used or refurbished electronics instead of brand new ones to save a significant amount. Number 46, this is one I'm not doing and I'm still debating. Switch to a high yield savings account. I mentioned in another video, PayPal is offering 4%. Well, I don't even have I have one account. It's just my regular account. I don't like to have a lot of accounts. I try to keep it simple. It would stress me out having too many accounts. But I know I'm leaving money on the table. If I take some of my savings and shove it in a PayPal account that gives 4% on savings, and you guys probably know there's probably better ones out there than that. I'm just leaving money on the table, which is stupid. I just can't pull the trigger on that yet. I don't know why. It's a mental block for me. I don't know if I want to do that or not. Okay, so savings account number 47. We're getting there. 4 more left. Use the library. You can borrow books, movies, audiobooks from the library instead of buying them. Yeah, for sure. But garage sales you could buy if you're in DVDs. You could buy movies. Man, now they're $1 a piece. Sometimes they're 2 for $1 DVDs at yard sales. I don't know where my library is. I don't think. Number 48. Cut back on alcohol, coffee, and pot, and vapes and cigarettes. A lot of people spend a lot of money on that stuff, for sure. Yeah, if you can cut back on any of that stuff, all that stuff's expensive. My sister smokes cigarettes. She said, I forget, it's $7 a pack now? $8 a pack for 1 pack of cigarettes? Ooh, that's crazy. Yeah, so if you can don't have to quit, but maybe just cut it down a little bit. Say you're drinking, people will love their coffee. So say you're drinking coffee 6 days a week. Maybe knock it down to 5. Say you're drinking alcohol on Friday and Saturdays. Maybe knock it down to just Fridays. And play with it. This month I'll cut down my alcohol. Next month I'll cut down my coffee a little bit. I don't know. Every little bit helps. Or you can just quit smoking cigarettes, which I know is very hard to do, but that's an expensive one. Number 49. Use a water-saving shower head. I don't know if you guys ever watch Seinfeld? I was a huge Seinfeld fan. They had an episode of the low-flow shower head episode, and it showed all their hair was flat because the water wouldn't get the shampoo out of their hair. That's why I picture a low-flow shower head. I don't have a low-flow shower head. Install a water-saving shower head to reduce your water energy bills. I don't have one, but I live alone, so I don't actually use too much water. But, it's an idea. Number 50, last one. Whoo! And a drink. Number 50. Sell unused gift cards. I actually like this one because when I lived in Florida, when I had my business, my dog business, I had a lot more customers. And for Christmas, I would get, sometimes they make me cookies, but they would give a lot of gift cards. $10 a Starbucks. A lot of Starbucks. I got a lot of Starbucks. I don't drink coffee. I don't care about Starbucks. But I would go and I would just get cake pops. I would get something because I don't want to waste a gift card. But you can sell them. You can sell and use gift cards. There's websites, legit websites that you can sell. If you get a gift card for Christmas or something, like $50 to Bass Pro or something, you can put on there and get a few bucks for it. Let's see, if you have unused gift cards sitting around, sell or trade them for cash or other cards you actually use. They have gift card kiosks in malls. Okay, that's cool. I didn't know they had that. And they have gift card selling apps. Here's one. One's called Raise. Like raise your hand. Number 2. The app is called Card Cash. And number 3, Game Flip. So if you've got unused gift cards and you don't want the stuff, but see, for me, if I have a gift card, I'll always find something. Like Starbucks, I'll buy their little cake pops or cake pops. There's always something you can buy. But if you already have cash for it, those are legit. Because I looked them up. There's actually more, but I picked the top 3 most popular ones, so it'd be more legit. Whew, I wonder I can't see how long this video is. Seems long. If you're still watching, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate that very much. I know this is probably a long one. Yeah, it's a rough economy. It's probably gonna get rougher. even Trump saying, "Yo, it's gonna get rough. Buckle up." So let's take these warnings. Let's follow, you know, some of these tips and tricks that will help us. Every little bit helps. I will see you guys in the comments. Let me know what you think. And now I have to go film a couple. I gotta insert a couple clips in here. I gotta show you my cat food, and I gotta show you, oh, the cleaning aisle at Walmart. How expensive cleaning supplies are. Just make your own. All right. If you're not subscribed, please do. It helps me out. And a thumbs up if you liked it. Also, leave a comment. That helps too. Even just say hi in the comment. I appreciate all you guys, for real. Thank you so much for watching. This is a long video. It feels long. But I will see you guys on the next video.